Hi guys, welcome back to Unhinged and Unplugged.
We're your hosts, Alyssa and Tressa.
And today we are teaching you guys hockey.
Haha.
A girl's guide to understanding the entire damn game.
Pretty much.
Are you ready?
Dumbified for me.
So basically it's in Alyssa's
My
terms.
turn.
Also,
The game's on.
the game, the Rangers are playing the Chicago Blackhawks in Chicago at 7:30. So right now it's pregame and the guys are walking in. So if we happen to lose focus, and it's just because we're watching hockey boys walking. So we will
They're
be
walking
giving,
and they're swimming into the aquarium.
swimming into the aquarium. So we'll be giving you score updates on the Rangers too from our screams and boos at the same time. All right, so yeah.
You want to
That's good.
Oh,
We have a lot of cards here. Just so you know, we're explaining the whole game to you guys.
I didn't even read my highlighted part.
We didn't get to that.
Oh, we said next card.
Oh no, go ahead, read it.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Anyway, Unhinged, Unplugged, here we are.
This is why I hate using cards.
This is for all the people who don't know hockey. Hopefully we can give you a
Not we.
just we.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Today we're giving you the Holy Grail episode, Hockey 101, a full girl's guide to the entire sport. From the moment they touch the ice to the moment that someone screams shoot for no reason.
So no gatekeeping, no judgment, no let me explain, just your favorite unhinged tour guides showing you how the game works in normal people or girl language.
And if a man tries to correct anything we say, please refer him to the penalty box.
Amen. So the big picture. Hockey is basically ice ballet with violence. So 10 out of 10 entertainment value and an 11 out of 10 drama. It's basically just guys on knives skating around.
It's played on a sheet of ice called a rink, not a skating surface, not a hockey auditorium, a rink. Cool? Cool.
Okay. So the rink has 3 zones. There's a defensive zone, a neutral zone, and the offensive zone. So you're going to think of it like this. There's your side, the awkward middle where nothing good happens. You don't really want to be there. And then their side where you score and scream. Right? What do you think?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, great. So now we're going to explain who is on the ice.
Okay.
And the positions played.
Okay.
All right. So there are 6 players per team on the ice at one time. There's 3 forwards, there's 2 defensemen, and 1 goalie.
So the centers are the golden retrievers of the team. They do everything: face-offs, passing, scoring, back-checking, emotional support.
Then you have your left and right wingers. They are what we like to call the aesthetic players. So they have pretty goals, pretty skating, pretty chaos. They shoot, they score, they look good. Except for the Rangers this season, but we're not going to talk about that.
Defensemen, they're tall, strong, sometimes slow, but they block shots with their bodies like someone said, I bet you won't.
And the Rangers defensemen are doing a lot of the scoring this season, so that's not normal.
They're some of our faves.
They are. And then you have the goalies. The goalies are a little crazy. We love them. We're afraid of them. We worry about their mental health. They are built different. They're like a psychology textbook different. So they're the ones in the net stopping the 90-mile-an-hour shots. And they're very unhinged. Would you say?
Yeah, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones you got to get the puck past.
Yeah, and you can't touch them really. They're untouchable.
Yes, they are. That was a very good point. They are
Right?
untouchable. If the other team happens to go into the net,
Even accidentally.
on purpose, whatever,
They don't like
the rest of the team, like
They go
the
hard.
goalie plays
They
for,
go hard for their goalie.
right in front of that. They will attack anybody that tries to threaten their goalie.
It's kind of cute.
It is. How many guys are on the team?
All right, so each NHL team dresses 20 players per game. There's 12 forwards, 6 defensemen, and 2 goalies.
It's crazy. Like the defensemen are, I mean, there's so many forwards
Mm.
because the defensemen stay on the ice longer. Did you know that? Because they kind of hang back usually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So only 18 of them actually skate out of the 20. The goalies do not skate. Obviously, one's staying in the net. But the backup goalie sits there like a supportive best friend, hoping that he just gets called into the drama. That's all he wants.
Oh, he wants to get called.
No, he does
No,
not.
he does not
sit
want
there
to get
and he
called.
wants to pray. Because if he gets called in, that means the original goalie not doing his job.
Something's going on.
The starting goalie does not do their job when the backup goalie has to come off the bench.
Right.
Or they get hurt. But we don't want that.
We don't want anybody to get hurt.
No. There are 2 benches. There's a home bench and there's an away bench.
Mm-hmm.
We like to think of each bench as a boy spa.
Mm-hmm.
Water bottles, towels, vibes, smelling salt, and mild trauma.
We love the smelling salt.
We
We love
love
to
the
watch
smelling
them
salt.
smell the salt. We're excited when the salt comes out.
We know if the salt is out, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The players rotate constantly, every 30 to 45 seconds. It's called shifts. If you stay out too long, you're tired and you're useless, like us after one flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure is. 30 to 45 seconds seems like nothing, but I guess when you're skating at 20 miles an hour across the ice and getting thrown into a board, it's a lot.
And they have all this gear on, and
It's heavy.
it's like, yeah, it's, I mean, I don't skate. So.
They're stretching on the TV at the moment, and that's her favorite thing to watch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did you see that? His stick
Yes.
just flipped. Okay. Let's get to the coaches. The coaches stand behind the bench, and they kind of look like dads coaching their kids' soccer team, but they wear slightly better suits. They're just there for moral support, I guess. And like if things aren't going good, then you see them screaming.
Yeah, they're yelling,
Red
fighting, cursing,
face.
all the things.
The Rangers coach lately
Went nuts the other day. Rightfully so.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should look it up on TikTok if you haven't yet.
Okay, so this is how the game starts. It always starts the same way. The lights go down, the music hits, everyone gets dramatic, and then the ref drops the puck for a face-off.
Even the refs are dramatic though. Like sometimes they'll like pretend to drop the puck.
Yeah,
or-
why do they do
I don't know,
that?
they wait like 10 minutes
Why
to drop
do
the
they
puck.
do that?
I don't know. And then they drop the puck and someone wins
Like,
it and they're
shut
like,
up.
no, let's try again.
Like, yeah, why? I don't
Just let them fucking play.
The refs have been giving us a hard time.
All right. Ugh. Okay, we'll get to that later. So a face-off. The face-off is basically who wants it more. The 2 guys lean in. I mean, they squat real freaking low. They're
Mhm.
like split level. The ref drops the puck. Boom, chaos ensues.
Yeah.
And face-offs, which we probably should explain. There's a face-off at the beginning of the period. If the ref blows a whistle for any place or time, there's another face. So there's 5 or 7 places that you can have a face-off. Like there's different spots on the ice where you can have a face-off. In your zone, in the other zone, in the center. It just depends on where the ref blows the whistle, and then they do the face-off there. Yeah.
Okay, fun. Periods, clocks, and breaks. A regulation NHL game is 3 20-minute periods. Not quarters, not halves, periods.
End of discussion.
Period. Period.
There's also intermission. So there's a 20-minute period and then there's a 20-minute intermission. There's 2 intermissions in each hockey game. So that for us is a bathroom break, popcorn, hot chocolate, TikTok check, panicking about shots on goal. And sometimes we like to meet up with our friends from the garden.
And sometimes we're weaving in and out of Madison Square Garden
It
traffic when people are
fighting for your life.
just, you know.
It's amazing how like New Yorkers are if you've ever been to New Yorkers are very fast paced. Hi, Wu-Tang Ball. He's our bestie. We love you. New Yorkers are very fast paced people.
But for some reason, when they're at a Ranger game, they're very slow.
Is it because maybe they're not from like
I don't know.
could it be maybe it's the tourists that are holding us up? We don't really know. But like when you go out into like where the concessions are in the garden in between periods during intermission, you're fighting for your goddamn life. Literally.
Yeah, pretty bad.
So bad.
Like all I want to do is get my hot chocolate, and there's just people in my way.
It's a superstition that Alyssa believes it's not a superstition.
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's just a tradition.
All right.
Offside. You cannot enter the offensive zone before the puck. No cutting the line, no skipping ahead, respect the order.
So when you're going towards your opponent's net, which is where you want to be, the puck has to cross the blue line before anybody on your team goes that way. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
We should have had like a little board.
Make a diagram.
Make a diagram.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's icing. I'm going
Lot
to
of it.
be very honest. It took me a very long time to even understand icing. It's the most simple
It is.
rule I think they have. So you can't
Every 5 minutes somebody.
every 5 minutes
Icing.
someone ices the
It's
puck.
ice, yeah.
So you can't just fling the puck across the entire rink like you're throwing out the trash. Like if nobody touches it, there's going to be a whistle, and then there's going to be a face-off back in your zone, causing shame. So basically, there's a red line down the center of the rink. If your team shoots the puck into the offensive zone, which is the other side of the rink, behind the red line, it's an icing. They bring it then back by your goalie, and you have a face-off there. And you don't want that because that gives more of a chance to score when you have a face-off in that zone. So icing, no good. Right?
Penalties. Sometimes we love them if they're going our
Mhm.
favor, and then other times we hate them when they're not in our favor. Penalties are hockey's version of you messed up, sit there and reflect. Common ones: tripping, hooking, slashing, boarding, high sticking, roughing, interference, cross checking, being stupid. They call it unsportsmanlike conduct.
So high sticking basically is when they lift the
Literally
stick.
a high stick
It's a high stick, like
to the face.
right. And if there's blood, if there's blood from a high stick,
You
it's
get more time. So these guys, they're looking for blood. You see them on the ice and they're like picking their
2
nose.
minutes. So
They're like this.
Yeah. Most penalties are 2 minutes. If you draw blood on a high stick, it's a 4-minute, right?
If it's a really bad.
And if it's a bad fight or like a misconduct, game misconduct, could be a 10-minute penalty, or
sometimes they
see
throw
ya,
you
you're
out.
out of the game.
Yeah.
5-minute penalty, but most of the time it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So what that means is if the other team gets a penalty, you get a power play. So girl math means free goal opportunity if you capitalize. So you have more players than the other team. So it's a 5-on-4 in regulation. Or sometimes you can get 2 penalties at once and it'll be a 5-on-3, and that's even better. But you need to capitalize on the power play. It's called a power play.
That's
you
the time to get shit done.
Yeah, that's the time to get shit done. That's time when you want to score, because again, there you have a 1-man advantage, so you have more ice room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Penalty kill is surviving with one less player. It's anxiety in sport form.
It sure is. So when you're on the opposite side, oh, hi, Star Spangled, awesome. When you're on the opposite side of the penalty, the power play, you're on the penalty kill, right?
Mhm.
You don't want to be there because you have one less man, and it's
Mhm.
literally.
And you're stressing, and you're hot, and you're sweating.
And if the puck stays in your
there's
zone,
a lot of.
you're on the ice for longer than you want to be.
Mhm.
Also, if you're on a power play, or if you're on the penalty kill, I'm sorry, if you're on the penalty kill, there's no icing. So if you're on a penalty kill and you only have 4 players and you shoot the puck,
You gotta go.
you gotta go get it. They
They
do not call an icing for that when you are on, when you're at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is anxiety.
It's sad too that they
All right.
put all their energy.
Our favorite part of hockey, the fights.
Woo!
Okay, they are allowed. It's not legal. It's not encouraged, but like the refs will pretend that they haven't seen it. They didn't see anything basically until someone's horizontal on the ice. It's very, I'm going to kind of let you work this out with your little friend, unless they think that it's getting a little too out of hand.
A hockey fight is basically 2 grown men turning into toddlers because someone touched their boyfriend teammate the wrong way. We're talking, did you bump my goalie? Did you breathe near my winger? Did you look at my rookie funny? Did you skate near my captain with too much attitude? Bam, gloves off. The universal sign for I'm about to rearrange your face respectively. Yeah. It says fun time to be had by all. And they love it too. I'm pretty sure that they like to.
I love watching a good fight.
Beat somebody up.
I love it. The best was we went to the Devils Rangers. Was that like one of your first games?
It was like in the beginning of my
and
love affair.
5-on-5. We talk about this all the time, but it's just for like I've experienced plenty of fight, but like when it was the whole
team, everybody dropped their gloves.
Everybody on the ice dropped their gloves at the same time and were brawling, and they all got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, which like, we didn't really think that was coming. So we're like, oh, they all got kicked out.
But it was so
much fun, and a lot of people talk about it still.
The glove, I heard Happy Gilmore was once ejected for attacking an opposing player with his skate. Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite movies. It's the dumbest movie ever, but I love it. The gloves drop moment. So most sports, when there's conflict, you get a penalty. In hockey, conflict equals content. So the second the gloves drop, you know it's going to get real. The crowd stands up like they're at church. Everyone's screaming. The benches are leaning over like, holy shit, girl, look. Even grandma in section 117 is screaming, hit him. Everyone's screaming. So our translation of a hockey fight is giving Real Housewife reunion, but on skates at 25 miles per hour.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting too? They do the same stance. Like when they're dropping the gloves, it's like magic. They do it all at the same time. It's like they drop the gloves, everything comes off, and they make all the same movements, then they like wait.
Watching like a Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield fight on I don't know.
I love that. It's my favorite.
Well, look at Connor Bedard. I love him. I know we're playing against him tonight, but he literally is
he's just a baby.
He's a phenomenal hockey player. And he's on my fantasy team, so kind of need him to do good, but I want the Rangers to win at the same time.
Yeah, fuck your fantasy team.
I know.
All right, why they actually you think it's random male rage, but no, there's logic. So protecting their man. Somebody hits your star player, somebody runs your goalie, somebody looks at your rookie with disrespect. Here comes the team designated big, scary, golden retriever energy, man ready to throw hands. So now what we do, because we're
crazy,
very like into books and stuff, we just like to say, oh, they're fighting over, what do we say? They're fighting over us. They're fighting over.
We make up stories.
They're fighting because that guy is dating that guy's sister, and that guy just found out.
Or that guy is dating someone's ex-girlfriend, or someone's cheating on somebody, or
somebody called their mom a really bad name. I mean, I feel like that really does happen.
I wish they would mic up.
Oh my god,
the chirps! I want to hear all the chirps.
Hockey game was mic'd up. I think that would be so fantastic.
Who do you think the Rangers' golden retriever is?
Oh.
Who would you say he is the one? Are you kidding to think about this?
Oh, what do you think?
That fucking Rumpy. He's the only one that fights.
Yeah.
Well, not the only one.
No, I don't think so.
But I think he's the one that's like, he's like a big puppy and he's coming at you.
Yeah.
Will
Cool. I mean, like, he's tough. I don't know.
Carrick. But he's not like a golden retriever. I'm saying like
Carrick
that,
is like tough.
Puppy dog energy, but
Matt
your face in because
Matt
fuck her to see me.
He just like knows too like what everybody wants, so he gives it to us. So he'll like stick his tongue out, like he just knows like what the vibe is.
He knows what people want.
Yeah, so he gives it to us. So Matt Rappies.
Another reason they fight, a momentum swing. So sometimes your team is playing like they just rolled out of bed, and someone decides, fine, if we can't score, at least we could punch someone in the face. Why not? It weirdly works.
Yeah, and that's content. At its finest.
I mean, and then you're like, all right, well, if they're not scoring,
we gotta do something. They gotta get the crowd going.
Yeah.
Release of emotions so they don't cry on national TV. Hockey players don't have therapy. They have third period fist fight.
Yes. You gotta give the people what they
exactly.
want. Thank you, Tang Ball.
You're gonna get ratings for that.
I mean, I hate when we go to a game and they don't fight.
Oh, I know. And
or the refs, like, you'll see them like starting to get together, and the refs are like, "Come on, why?"
The best too is when a goalie comes out of his net and he wants to fight. You don't really see that often.
No,
because you're not really supposed to do that. That's a big no.
Jonathan Quick.
But when that shit happens,
he came.
No, he didn't. He was almost on the bench. He felt super disrespected, and he turned his ass around.
He said, "What, bitch?"
That's good.
So every team has an enforcer or the team's security guard. They have that fighter. The dude who plays 4 minutes a game, can barely skate backwards, but will absolutely fold somebody like laundry. I feel like the fights aren't. No, they're not the same as they used to be. They're not. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Modern version. The big scary guy who looks like he should be chopping wood in a Canadian forest. Some examples. The guy who skates out first in warm-ups with no helmet. He's that guy. The guy missing half his teeth, definitely a fighter. The guy fans love even though he's never scored, Matt Rugby. Yeah, I mean he's scored, but he's that guy.
Yeah, they know he knows.
We love
he knows
Matt
his
Rugby.
role.
We're not talking bad about him. We love him. He's one of our favorites.
The referees, the worst parents ever.
Amen.
Refs just stand there like, okay, children, fight it out. No weapons, no hair pulling. We'll break it up when one of you falls down dramatically, because that's really when they have to end the fight.
Oh yeah, when someone
When
goes
someone goes on the ground, that's when it's kind of over.
It's definitely not safe.
Penalties after, sure. 5 minutes in the box to think about your choices or brag about them. Depends on the guy.
What game was it when they remember there was a huge fight? Was it the Kachuk brothers? It was in Four Nations. Remember? In Four Nations, the Kachuk brothers were playing together, and I think it was Matthew first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matthew got into a fight, gets put in the box. 40 seconds later, Brady, his brother, gets into a fight, goes in the box. They're pounding each other, they're laughing, having a grand old time. They're supposed to be in timeout. They're having so much fun.
They're so happy.
They were the best brothers.
That was a lot of fun.
The aftermath, what we were just talking about, they sit in the penalty box like it's timeout in kindergarten, breathing heavy, bleeding a little, but also kind of proud.
And sometimes they'll trip each other in the penalty box.
Yeah, if there's two of them in the box, forget about it. The fans are losing their minds. The broadcast team is analyzing it like it's a NASA launch, and the teammates are tapping their sticks like, good job. Or sometimes they'll go over and give them a pound to the glass.
They hit their helmets. It's the best. They love when they fight.
So do we.
Okay.
Love.
The TLDR Unhinged edition. Hockey fights are therapy, revenge, intimidation, romance, but toxic.
Wu-Tang Ball said, didn't their dad play for the Rangers?
Yes,
I believe he did.
He definitely was a hockey player.
Yes.
Team bonding vibes, aesthetic. I can't even speak. And sometimes the only interesting part of it's 2-1 game.
So what actually happens during a hockey game?
When they're not fighting.
Real-time gameplay. Here's what you'll see. Breakouts. The team tries to escape their defensive zone without fumbling the puck like a toddler. So you want to break out of your zone and get into the other team's zone so that you can get the puck on the net. There's also forechecking. Forechecking is going after the puck aggressively in the other team's zone. It's giving, I'm not letting you leave this argument until I win. Cycling the puck is when you're skating in circles along the boards until someone finds a shot or gets dizzy. We're usually ones getting dizzy or screaming, shoot the fucking puck. Then there's the dump and chase, a New York Rangers specialty, we shall call it. You throw the puck in the zone over the red line. That way you don't get an icing, and chase it like you're chasing a toddler towards traffic. Line changes. Guys hopping over the boards mid-play like acrobats.
Which I can't even get up from wrapping Christmas gifts on the floor without breaking a bone. But they're in all of their gear, their skates, and they're just hopping over the bench.
Then there is something called shots on goal, which is on the screen. It says shots on goal.
SOJ.
Yeah. Self-explanatory, except the Rangers don't do it enough.
And personally, I don't really care about shots on goal, because I say this all the time. Shots on goal is just you missing the net. So it's just showing how many opportunities you had to get a goal, but you really didn't get a goal. So to me, I don't know. I don't care about shots on goal.
I mean,
and they just kind of started showing you
but the
shots
more
on goal.
Shots on goal, the more opportunities for goals that you have.
Yeah, but you have an opportunity, but you didn't really get the goal.
No, but you need to make the opportunities in order to get the puck in the net. All right.
And I feel like that's a new thing where they show you the shots on goal, right?
No.
Yeah, they said it was right when they show it. No, that's not new.
No.
What was new recently? I feel like that's new. That they never showed the shots on goal.
Okay.
You think that they did?
Sure. I don't know.
I think it's new. Okay. All right. How a goal happens. A goal counts when the puck. Oh my God, I hate my life. A goal counts when the puck completely crosses the goal line. Not halfway. I think it went in fully over. has to go over the blue line.
Into
over.
the net.
And these guys like really think like their shit's going in. Like, no.
But there are also
it's gotta go in.
sometimes that the puck, they shoot it so fast, like 90-mile-an-hour.
Oh, and then it comes right back out.
And it'll ping in the net and pop out.
Yeah.
That's still a goal.
Yeah.
But to us, you can't even
really see it.
It's like boom, boom, like in, out. And they're like,
ping pong.
Score. Ping pong. It's crazy. The horn goes off when the goal is scored. The arena screams and the goalie questions his life choices.
Yeah, he's really embarrassed at that time.
Yeah. Especially if it's a shitty, like if it's a goal, you really can't, like if there's traffic in front, like you can't see it, or if it's like you just can't, it's a goal that you can't get, fine. But if it's a stupid goal,
they all give the defeated.
Yeah. And I'm a goalie
roll, and they do their head, and
I'm a goalie mom now, so it really does.
Squirt some water in their face.
Like,
they gotta get it.
And then they all look up to the jumbotron.
Oh, and then
watch.
They all want to watch it.
If you ever watch a hockey game and the whole team's like this, they're watching the replay.
They all want to watch
That's all that it means.
Oh gosh. Okay. Overview of overtime and shootout. Regular season OT is 5 minutes. 3-on-3, sudden death. First team to score wins. If nobody scores, they go to a shootout, which is very
tense.
Yeah, very tense. Overtime in hockey is 5 minutes of pure anxiety. These guys don't even get a break.
No.
Like it goes right into overtime. So they do their 20 minutes and then it goes right. So they can't even get
it's like a commercial.
Not even a potty break. So there's overtime in hockey is 5 minutes, pure anxiety, cardio, questionable life choices, played 3-on-3. So there's basically endless open ice and 0 rules. Besides,
it feels like a full hour, a tax audit, the final rounds of the Hunger Games, and your ex texting we need to talk all at the same time. But actually, it's just 5 minutes.
The longest 5 minutes.
Wow, literally, especially the Rangers. You're like, Jesus.
And they've been going into overtime a little bit lately.
A lot of it lately.
Yeah, a lot of it.
The last
a lot of games that just not even the Rangers, just every game I've been watching has been in overtime.
The Rangers lost their last 2 games in overtime. However, they were playing the top 2 teams in the league, so I'm not mad about it. They played great hockey. Okay. Oh, this is me. Okay. 5 minutes again. That's it. But those 5 minutes literally take years off your life, like we said, because if you're a Ranger fan. Chaotic turnovers, overtime heartbreak, making games way harder than they need to be. The shootout, it's basically
your
best of 3 shots.
Your best player.
So the best of 3 shots, your best players, your best scorers, I guess you would say, right? Your best of 3 shots. So last night's game that we watched, the Knights versus the Islanders, in shootout, no one scored in the first 3 shots. So what happens if nobody scores in those first 3 shots? Well, 3 for each team, so 6 shots, we'll say, right? If nobody scores, then the first team to score the next goal is the team that wins. And unfortunately for us, as New York Ranger fans, the Islanders won last night, which fucks us in the rankings, but
what is it?
It is what it is.
What is it? Like, what are they?
The Islanders?
Yeah.
Hold on, please. I'll tell you. You keep reading.
Okay. Hockey culture 101. Hockey fans are unhinged. Hockey players are fearless. Hockey traditions are sacred.
Wow, the Islanders are in 3rd place.
Really?
If this is right.
Really?
7 out of 8.
Mm.
But the Islanders have 37 points and we have 34 points.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And the Capitals have 39 points. So
we're not like too far behind.
No, but we have to win games. And if we had gotten 2 points in each of our last games, we were okay, but we got 1
We
point.
did get
in
a
each of our
point
last
though,
games
yeah.
because of overtime. So that's probably something I didn't write down, but let's explain that.
Yeah.
So every game you win,
What is that? What is that?
Oh, that's Jean's cat loving our show.
Scared me. Oh my gosh.
So every game, the team that wins gets 2 points. If the game goes into overtime, both teams get 1 point, but the team that wins in overtime or the shootout gets the 2 points. So it is good that we went into overtime because we still got a point. However, 2 would have been better.
Yeah.
Okay. We boo the refs, we yell shoot, we drink overpriced beverages. At the Garden, it's like $45 a drink. And we stand for power plays like it's church.
And girls in hockey, we're the backbone. We know the stats, the vibes, the drama, the gossip.
And the men fear us because usually we're right.
How to sound smart at a game. Use any of these. Cycle the puck, move your feet. He should have gone short side. Back check, soft call. We need to get pucks deep. Say it confidently and he will believe you.
What you don't yell is icing. Remember the guy in front of us? There's a guy in front. So when there's an icing, the refs will yell icing.
And the brothers, and the brothers on the rink will kind of put their hands up.
Everybody puts their hands up for the icing.
Everyone's excited when that happens.
And then there's always somebody near us that's like, what was that other guy saying? Just do it. Just do it.
Oh my God, they're
just
wild.
Do it. Just do what?
Sometimes I repeat myself also because I'm just so.
But like, just do what?
Like so stupid.
Just do what? What do you just
do? I scream a lot. Shoot the puck. Just shoot it. Do something.
Literally.
Figure it out. Get your life together.
I'm screaming, shoot the fucking puck. 75%.
Because sometimes they really are just
passing it back and forth.
Playing around. Like, just try. Just try. What is the worst that can happen? It's not going to go in.
We have some Q&A questions also.
Okay.
Did we do good? I think we did good. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns
I
about
think that was fun.
how to play hockey? I think we figured it out. So, why do hockey players fight? They're dramatic, but also it's a territory thing, a respect thing, a don't touch my little teammate thing, and occasionally a we're losing and need vibes thing. So in real life, they go to HR. But in hockey, they do the penalty box, which is basically a timeout, but make it sexy and violent. And it's also a sports version of customer service. So if you have a complaint, drop the gloves and someone will assist you shortly.
Wait, so let's talk about this for 1 second.
Let's do it.
Yes, they don't like when their goalie is disrespected, so that's a big no-no. We just talked about that. The other day, maybe it was last night's game, Schaefer is on the Islanders and he's young.
He's a baby.
Just a baby.
He's 18.
He's just a baby.
He's 18.
And
Kid's not even
he's like awesome. He's so good. He's awesome. And one of the guys on the other team checks him pretty hard. Like he fell. He he was a little winded.
Slow to get up.
Yeah. And they all went at him. And even so, the other team, the Knights, one of the guys who hit him, they were even looking at Schaefer like,
I'm sorry.
Are you okay? Like they just felt bad for him.
It's like his third game.
So, and then you always have to answer the bell. So if someone wants to fight,
you got to do
they
it.
kind of talk to you. Like sometimes they'll talk to you before the game and get a feel for you that they want to fight, or like they'll be looking at you all throughout. You'll kind of like get like a vibe
on the ice. Like usually it's during a face-off. I feel like
sometimes like
they'll be next to each other during face-off and like shoving each other and talking. And,
they like also rookies too. They like to kind of get them in kind of like an initiation. So they like to fight with the rookies a lot, and that's kind of like an understanding. So they have to answer the bell, and that's a respect thing, because if someone wants to fight you and you kind of say no, that's not good.
Right.
You have to answer the bell. Ding dong. Okay. All right. Why do goalies look so dramatic? Because they are dramatic. They have a very dramatic job. Yeah, they have the hardest job, the biggest equipment, the most trauma, zero emotional regulation, and full permission to flop around like a Muppet getting electrocuted. Every save is a Broadway audition. Every missed puck is a Greek tragedy. Goalies live in a mental space that is 50% Zen monk, 50% don't talk to me, I'm busy saving the franchise. It's a very serious position.
Why do they take their helmets off when they fight?
They don't always.
Not always. But apparently the league said so. I don't know how true that is, but
you could get injured, I think.
Yeah. So the long answer is that they used to rip each other's helmets off like Bravo housewives snatching wigs. But everyone kept breaking their hands on the plastic. So now it's, if we're doing this, we're doing it properly.
Well, now,
And-
now they get cut.
Yeah, let's be honest. The boys think they look cooler fighting without the helmet, so it's like slow movie scene that no one asked.
And their hair goes up and
Oh.
you see everything.
Let me
It's
tell
so
you,
nice.
we love it here.
Why is offside so confusing? Because the NHL hates them. But here's the girl explanation. Imagine your friend group. Imagine you're a deer.
And so white little.
Imagine your friend group walking into a bar. You can't walk in before your bestie who actually has the fake ID. That's offside. More official translation. Your player cannot enter the offensive zone before the puck does. If their little toe or hand strands or psychic aura
What?
What is that? Psychic aura crosses the blue line too early. Oh, like they have they're thinking about it. Okay. Whistle, face off, anger. Is it pretty? I mean, is it petty? Yes. Is it confusing every single time? Also, yes. Was this whole thing very confusing? Yes. Did I just confuse you more? I did.
Alyssa.
Oh, cute. Friend.
I just sent you. I forgot about these.
Oh my God.
I just sent you something.
Wonderful. More things for me.
Fantastic,
More
yeah.
things for me to read.
It's just like nickname thing for hockey terms, I guess. Like,
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Like those.
why do power plays make me sweat? Because they are the definition of toxic hold. So your team has 5 players versus 4, 2 minutes, chance to score. Yet somehow they spend 1 minute and 45 seconds setting up, 10 seconds passing to nobody, and 5 seconds reminding you why you have trust issues. So a good power play makes you believe in miracles. A bad power play makes you consider switching sports or teams entirely.
Mm-hmm.
A special bonus is that when you're the team killing the penalty, you become deeply religious and you believe in Jesus. You believe in every possible higher power.
Anything can happen.
Anything.
Anything really can happen because we've really been watching games these last couple of games, and it was even on the gram that they're like 4 teams, every team scored in the last
Crazy. But I
second.
like, first of all, look how young Spencer Knight is compared to Igor Shesterkin. He's like 12 and a half. But I feel like even with football right now, like everything you think, like even football, like the teams that you're like, holy shit, they're gonna do so well are doing bad, and the teams that you think are gonna do bad are doing well. Like the scripts are flipped.
Well,
for everything.
I just always say they're all human. That this is not a puppet show. Like they're not. They're look, they're throwing the soul.
Go to that.
Oh man,
We're gonna head to this now.
All
So
right.
this is the Unhinged Unplugged Hockey Dictionary. So hockey, for some reason, hockey players have a lot of like lingo, right? You would call it like
language.
They have their own language. I'm sorry. We're just watching. Oh, and then
he's sharing.
he's
They're sharers because they want everyone to.
So he just literally did this.
He's like, get away
And
from
it's like, get away. All right.
At
So
least they're having fun.
an aggressive forecheck is when your team decides to bully the other team in their zone until they give the puck back.
Rude. It's rude. Okay. Apple, an assist. When you pass the puck and someone else scores. You did that.
Why they can't just call it an assist, I'll never know, but the hockey boys call it an apple, so we're going to go with it. An attaboy shift is a short shift after a bad play where you work twice as hard to redeem yourself. Yeah.
Barn. The arena, the rink, the Kohl's overpriced food building.
Yes. A bender is, the barn burner, sorry. Barn burner is a high-scoring, chaotic game where nobody plays defense and everyone suffers.
A bender is a perfect textbook play. Usually, that was a blueprint. A bender, a player who's a bender for me is being an alcoholic. A bender, a player whose ankles bend inward when they skate. The oh no baby, what is you doing of hockey?
Blueprint is a perfect textbook play, usually accidentally executed.
Boarding, when someone gets smashed into the boards too hard, very illegal, very common. It's always happening.
Then you have a breakaway. So a breakaway is when the player escapes alone with only the goalie to beat. So everyone else is behind him and he's got the puck and he's going straight to that goalie.
That's when you are saying, no.
Anybody watched Alyssa's video on our Instagram,
That was
The
during a
other
breakaway.
team was on a breakaway, and Alyssa was trying to stop it by screaming at the TV.
And that's what happens.
Yeah.
Your like
Soul leaves your body.
your vein in your forehead comes out. A celly. Oh, we love cellies. A celebration after scoring can be subtle, or I just won the cup. They don't get fines for celebrating like Travis Kelce does for shaking his ass. Everybody loves a celly. Everyone's hitting each other. They love it. They're fighting. It's fun. Fantastical.
A chirp is trash talk. So often unhinged, always funny. So like we talked about before, we just want to watch them chirp. Like we want to hear what they say.
We want to hear it. Yeah. Clapper bomb. A slap shot with violent intentions.
So for anybody that doesn't know hockey, a slap shot could be like 90 miles an hour. And the goalie like willingly is like, I'm going to take those right to the chest. Dumb. Coast to coast is when a player goes end to end with the puck. It's a main character moment. For our book talk.
Yeah, they're the lead. Ooh. Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay. Crease. The blue area in front of the goalie. Sacred ground, enter at your own risk. So like you can't really go near it.
Yeah. I have to post a video of Joel. My daughter, obviously goalie, somebody was in her crease. She was beating them with a stick. I got it. So great. Dangle is a nasty stick handling move that embarrassed someone's entire family.
Z-man, defense man, the guy who saves mistakes or creates them.
Dump and chase. Shoot the puck deep and chase it. A strategy or a cry for help. For the New York Rangers, it is a cry for help. It is not a strategy because they dump and they don't chase. They just coast.
Yeah. Empty netter. We don't like this either. A goal scored when the other team has pulled their goalie. Haters call it free. We call it insurance. Is it good for our team? Yeah, if they score on an empty net. Do we even consider it like a point, a goal? Not really.
So usually they're falling all over the ice. What is happening? So what happens, how the net becomes empty is that if the game is tied in the last 5 or less minutes.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, usually
3 minutes.
Sometimes they'll pull longer than that, and I don't like it. If the game is tied within the last 2 minutes of the game, the coach can then decide to pull the goalie. When you pull your goalie, you're allowed an extra skater, so it makes it 6-on-5.
Yeah.
Again,
but your net is free.
Right, your net's open. If you have great offensive pressure, then we love a goalie pull because you could possibly score. But if you don't, the other team will score an empty net goal and game over. Done. Yeah. The enforcer,
not necessarily. The game is not necessarily over, but that just gives you like even like when the Rangers score an empty net goal, it's like, okay, we have room to breathe. Nothing can happen in these last 12 seconds. And then, all hell breaks loose.
But they're going to be Rangers or something. The enforcer is the designated fighter. Don't touch my teammates guy. We touched on that.
Face off. A puck drop battle for possession, pressure for no reason.
The 5-hole. The 5-hole is the space between the goalie's legs. A humiliating place to get scored on. So the goalie drops down and puts their legs like this and their pads touch. But if their pads are not touching, they create a hole, which is called the 5-hole, and the puck goes through it and goes in the net, and nobody likes it.
Like a little entryway.
Because when you're getting paid $11 million a year,
you
should close your fucking 5-hole.
You gotta know.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Also, I hate when the goalie gets out of the net.
You didn't mean that.
No, I know, but I just am not into that.
Igor just
gotta
made like
stay.
5 saves back to back. Jesus.
Like I have a headache already. And see, they're in their zone. They're in the Ranger zone a lot. They're in the Ranger zone a lot. Ranger zone, danger zone.
Danger zone is right. All right.
Okay, we did forecheck. Oh no, forecheck. Pressuring the other team in their zone to get the puck back. So like forechecking is like they're hitting you kind of with their stick. So it's not high sticking. It's not beating them up. It's not anything like that. But they take their stick and they're like pushing you.
A Gordie Howe hat trick is a goal, an assist, and a fight in one game. So the manliest stat line. You strive for those. You should strive for those. Oh.
Jeez, see, he's kicking him. All right. Gino, a goal. Nice Gino, bud.
Why they can't just say nice goal? No one will know. A grinder is a hardworking player who does the dirty work.
Like will fight, I guess, right? And get
they just grind. Yeah. They're grinding. Okay. They're doing all the things.
Grocer, a nasty goal in a good way.
A hat trick is 3 goals in one game. Cue the hats flying. So when someone scores a hat trick, everybody in the building for some reason throws their hats on the ice. I don't want to give up my hat. It's $50 at the Garden.
Yeah, and it's not that it's hard to get a hat trick. Although in the beginning of the season, we were just giving them out like they were cars on Oprah. Okay. High sticking. Stick goes too high. Someone gets smacked. 2 minutes in timeout.
Ooh, someone got hit with a puck. That guy can't. Ooh, it's hard to get up.
Man.
Hip check is a vintage dramatic hit using your hip like you're in a dance battle. I don't even think those are legal anymore, to be very honest. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like they're not. Maybe that's football. I don't know.
Icing, when the puck is shot from behind center and crosses the other goal line untouched, aka stop panicking and passing it to Jesus.
A jersey pop is the proud tug of the logo after scoring a dramatic goal. We support it.
Yeah, I don't really see that.
No, like, in the Jumbotron, they're like,
yeah. The fans. Oh, Jumbotron moment. When you get on the big screen and forget how to act. So it's really funny. Like when you're at the Ranger game, they do this at the Ranger game. People are just looking at their phone, kind of, and it's like an oblivious cam. And I'm surprised I'm never on that. But they show you, when they're embarrassed.
Remember that one time they came over and they're like, "You guys want to be on it?" We're like, "No." We were like, "No."
Yeah, I don't like strive to be on the Jumbotron.
A keg stand save is when a goalie goes full yoga pose to stop a puck. And for those of you that don't know, hockey players do a lot of yoga.
They can stretch, bro.
They do a lot of yoga. They need to be limber. They even do ballet. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're into it. Knickers, old school term for the hockey pants. We don't use it, but it's funny.
A lacrosse goal or a Michigan is the pick the puck up and whip it into the net move. Illegal for normal humans. I have seen a Michigan, I think once, like watching the game, and it's my daughter, my 10-year-old, knew exactly what it was, and I was very impressed.
Locker room guy, the player who keeps the vibes immaculate.
A man advantage is a power play, your chance to score, and the fans' chance to stress.
Midi, a goaltender's glove, like a baseball mitt, but cooler.
NHL 94 move is a highlight reel spin or deke that looks like a video game cheat code. Fun fact, the Rangers won the Stanley Cup in 94. Last time they won, 30 plus years ago.
No call. When a ref pretends they didn't see something violent. Classic.
Lost us the game again.
Classic against
Vegas
the ref.
The other night. Thank you.
Mother effer.
Officially.
They see what they want to see. Out of their what is that? What's that word? I don't know.
Offside is when you enter the zone with the puck, the bane of all existence, because you could really have a good shot on goal and you're like, it's offside. Or like if you score and then the other team can challenge if it's offside and then the goal gets taken back.
Wow.
Ooh.
See?
Ooh.
Wow.
He couldn't stop.
See, the goalie comes out sometimes and plays the puck to deliver it back to the team where it's got to go get out of the zone. Yeah, what happened? Oh, I remember. And this goalie got like hit because that can happen. They can hit you, and then they're gonna get mad at you because you bumped into them. But you're on.
But why are you coming out of your crease?
You're on. Don't come out. Don't do that.
Stay in the net.
Stay in your lane, bro.
One-timer.
Oh, one-timer. A pass that shot immediately without stopping the puck. Pure violence, chef's kiss. We love those.
Love them.
Nasty. They're nasty.
Mika with the dry hair, always with the one-timers.
Nasty.
Even Panarin has good one-timers. Penalty box, jail, timeout corner.
Poke check. Tapping the puck away with your stick like, no thanks.
Just like so. Puck luck is when the hockey gods decide they like or hate you today. We don't have puck luck.
Quick change. Fast line swap during play, controls chaos.
Rag the puck. Hold on to the puck to waste time. Passive aggressive strategy. So what they'll do is they'll go behind the goal. And they stay in between those two lines. I forget what it's called because I'm having a brain fart. And they'll hold on to the puck until the team switches.
It's like wasting time.
Yeah, they just waste time. I hate it. Oh, how do you miss that? Oh. Leave, eh? Whoa. Oh, God. Oh.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, keep it in. Come
on. Hold on. Okay. No. Here we go. Fighting for our life. Rocket. A player with insane shooting power.
Sauce or a saucy pass is a perfect floating chef's kiss pass.
Screen. Stand in front of the goalie so they can't see the shot coming. Evil and effective. This is Will Cooley's #1 move. He knows his spot. He knows his role. He has to go in front of the net and blocks the goalie. Matt Rempe is also very good at screening. Yes, because he's big and he's tall and all of that. Will Cooley is not as tall, but this is a very effective move for him.
Very tall.
And he knows that is his place.
We love him.
Yeah.
A snipe is a beautiful, precise shot that hits the top corner, top shelf where mom hides the good snacks.
Sweater, the hockey jersey. Always call it a sweater. Always.
It is not a jersey.
Shawnee Eva used to be a beast doing this.
It's a sweater.
Yeah, Shawnee Eva used to beat everybody up. I had a sweatshirt on when I met Will Cooley whenever we met him, not recently, but a while ago. And I had just a sweatshirt on. He said, "I like your sweater." Thanks. It wasn't even a jersey. It was just my sweatshirt.
Tape to tape is a perfect pass right onto a teammate's stick.
Toe drag, a silky move to pull the puck around a defender.
Upper decky is where a snipe ends up. Top shelf, bonus points if it smacks the water bottle. So the goalies keep their water bottle on top.
Ooh! Oh my God.
Close shot. It's deflected.
Those are the worst types of shots on goal when it's deflect. Okay. Upper decky. Did we do that?
Yeah.
Oh no, you did that already. Vanilla goal. A simple, not flashy goal still counts, baby. Listen, we'll take a goal any way we can get it. One time it went off of someone's helmet and whatever. Yeah, it was. I didn't want to say it because then it's like I'm talking about him a lot, but it really is true. He took it however he could take it. We're gonna take the goal. We don't care what it does. We don't care where it comes off of.
Ooh, a lot big collision. Center ice.
Oregon is very good at
colliding.
Yeah.
A visor monkey is a young player who hasn't earned removing the visor yet, respectfully. I didn't know that.
Wraparounds. When a player tries scoring by going behind the net and stuffing it in from the other side. That's a move.
A wheel is a skate fast, so this kid can wheel.
Yard sale. When a player wipes out and their equipment goes everywhere. Gloves, sticks, their dignity. That's embarrassing. One thing you got to do is stay on your feet, man.
A zebra is the referee, often blind, allegedly. So that is our hockey wrap up for the week. That is our hockey from our point of view. We got to get into our Monday.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got to get into our
fun times.
Tell the people where we went.
Okay, so we went to this place in the city called
Sugar Mouse NYC.
Yes, it was a bar. Very cutesy place.
Very grungy, old school
Down,
video games.
Land Down Under type
Zelda,
of thing.
Ninja Turtles.
Nostalgic.
Mortal Kombat. I loved it.
A bar.
Video game, what is it called? Pool. All those different, very cute place.
Will Cooley has mentioned so much during the show. He should get a piece of the show.
Gene, I'm not gonna. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it.
He's our friend. Oh, look, now my microphone's breaking.
Oh, because you touch it.
Fine.
So we go to this place because they're doing a Will Cooley signing.
So let's pause for 1 second. We didn't really see much about this. Our good old TikTok friend, Kim, she had posted it and Tressa saw it and she sent it to me. So that was the only time that we saw promotion for this event.
Then I happened to really read the promotion, the thing, and I see my friend Alex, who he's squared from Staten Island. I know him forever. I see that he's DJing the event. So I text him and I'm like, hey, are you doing this event? He's like, yeah. I said, great, I'll see you there. So now we did the VIP. We don't even know the name of there was no name of the company, but we did meet Jeff and
well, let's talk about the VIP first. Yeah. So we get there. It's fine.
It's a 30
He literally comes right in and goes into the VIP little area with 30 seats. He's in there just signing some merchandise. So we're waiting, whatever. He comes back out to go to the bathroom. I turn around, he's right behind me. I'm like, oh, hi, hey pal.
So they bring the VIP in for a 30-minute Q&A with him.
Yeah, which was really fun. So fun. Really fun.
They asked every question that we ask on our podcast. So I think we should be the ones to interview for the next meet and greet.
Agree. What's his favorite bagel? Where's he to eat pizza?
All the questions we asked on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then they lined us up to meet
him. So normally when we go to these events, we've gone to a lot, and they're at usually a restaurant, a pub, and the main attraction is usually just sitting down and signing stuff. So signing pucks, taking pictures, but they're always sitting. They're never really standing up. And they're kind of always behind a table, all that kind of stuff.
Quick, sit down.
Hi, they'll chat with you for a little bit. But so Will Cooley was actually, he was on
Standing up.
Yeah, standing up on like a step kind of thing, and it had like a Rangers background. It was so nice, and he stood up the whole entire time, so that was nice. He was hugging everybody.
He got a nice hug.
Like, so nice. He's like, "How are you?" And I love when someone says, "How are you?" because that means they remember you. Not nice to meet you.
So we talked to him for a couple of minutes. Our husbands came with us to this one. We were bullshitting with him, whatever. He signed my hat. Alyssa got a
No, this was after, I feel.
No, that was this one.
That was the first time.
Alyssa gets a personalized autograph.
You know. Oh, we're talking to him, so we're like, "Oh, you remember us?" I feel like I always say that to everybody.
He's like, "Of course."
He's like, "Yeah." So then we didn't even bring up the podcast.
No, this wasn't it. This is
no, it was.
No, it was no. When we went back, Alyssa.
Untrue.
It was when we went back with the shirt.
Yes, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. He right away said that he saw the podcast.
You're right.
I know I am.
Julie is one of my favorite Rangers. Ours too. So I said, you probably, when you see us coming, you're like, "Oh shit, those girls again." He said, "No."
He's like, "I watched the podcast." He said it just like that. Not the podcast. No, I don't think he. No, he did. He said I watched the podcast, but I think then he said I just watched like the. No, I see the clips or something. He said something to that effect. So now at least we know that he watches. He doesn't follow us. He's not allowed to be on the podcast because of rules and regulations. So we said, okay, then that was it. We were just like so happy that he could not even get that he knew like that we talk.
Now we go down now. My friend Alex was DJing, so her husband was talking to him. So we go down and talk to him. We find out that Alex's good friend from like high school, hockey, college, is the one running the event. So Jeff, who is his good friend, comes over to us, and we connect with him. He knew who we were. A few people.
Yeah, well, so Jeff, we're standing there, right? And I'm like so oblivious to everything in life. I'm just standing there. She's talking to the guy Alex, and the guy Jeff is like this. "I know you from somewhere." And I'm like, "Oh Jesus!" I said, "We have a podcast." I don't know how else you would know me. So he recognized me. Oh, motherfucker. Mika, man, come on.
So then like
and then it kind of just dwindled down from there.
Yeah, like everybody just kept we like met a bunch of people who knew us, and then we were like, "Oh my god."
We got a hug from
Blue Seats Mafia, who we like. I always comment on his stuff. He came over. He was like, "Oh,
he hugged us. So nice."
Yeah, it was so sweet. We're gonna have him on an episode, hopefully.
Yeah, we told him to come on.
And my husband's just shaking his head in the corner, like, Jesus Christ.
And my husband's like selling us on the black market.
He's like, "Did you guys bring the cards I had made for you?" I'm like,
we didn't. Ooh. We should have though, because we really did make a lot of connections. And then my husband bought us T-shirts with our logo on it. So he's like, "Wear this to the thing." I said, "I'm not wearing my own T-shirt to an event. Are you crazy?" No. So when it was dying down a little bit, he's like, "You should have Will Cooley wear the shirt or hold the shirt." So I'm like, okay. And it happened to be that there was a shirt in the car because it was Tressa's shirt.
So we go get the shirt. Now we asked the guy Jeff, like, we totally fucked up. We wanted to take a picture with him with the shirt. Like, can we do that? And he's like, "Yeah."
He's like, "Yeah, do a TikTok." He wanted us to do a TikTok. Couldn't even hear anything.
So he's like, yeah, hop back in the line. He's like, "You guys are the last one." So we get on the line. Then we meet his counterpart, Larry, who I guess he was working with the whole event with. And he was talking to us. He gave us emails, so we're going to have to message him. But now we go back up. And he's like, he looks at us and we're like, "Us again." I said, "We fucked up. We wanted you to take a picture."
I said, "Since you can't be on our podcast, can you just take a picture with the shirt?" So he looks at the shirt and he's like, he's laughing. And then did he say?
He said,
was that before or after
"Is this for me?"
Oh.
And I was like, "You could have it if you want it." He's like, "It's a medium."
Yeah, he said, "I don't think it's my size." I said, "What are you, like an extra large?"
So
we didn't think it through.
I said, "We didn't think this through, but you could have it." He was like, "All right."
Reluctantly. So now he's taking the photo. So now we're not looking at his face. We're just, smiling. Okay, he's holding up the picture. We get to look at the picture. It looks like he's holding a sign that says, "Please help me." Like, "Please free me." It's like as if like
call 911.
Like, blink twice, Will, if you need help. So that was just very funny. We had a very funny. He was like a good sport. He was a good sport. So I don't know if he actually kept the shirt.
But whatever. He does love us. He has to love us. So
that was fun.
Yeah. So like we started talking with them and we're like, "Listen, like the promotion for the event, like it wasn't really promoted.
This was their first event.
It was their first.
They never did this before.
But we loved the vibe of it. the vibe of the event was so different. It was so much fun. So we told them, like, let's connect, and like we would love to promote your next event. So hopefully that's gonna happen. I spoke with the kid Jeff the next day, and he's also going to be at the Winter Classic that we're going to. So they're doing an event there as well. So stay tuned because we will be promoting that.
Yeah.
We also it was a fun night.
It was so fun, and we want to do more. Like, it is kind of weird for me. Like, I know Tressa, I don't know, she's like a professional, and she will like talk to the camera and like, you know, do all these things and not care. Like, I care. So like, but if I'm talking to people where like we have little microphones and I feel like we could ask questions and we could do videos, I feel like you don't really know the vibe at these kind of places. Like, if you could do that, or
like we weren't sure if we could do content. So like,
I didn't even, when they were doing the Q&A, I didn't even want to have my phone out because like it's so intimate. There's like 30 people. I don't need him to like see me fucking holding my phone.
He sat down and he looked right at us, and we were like, you're like,
we think he's looking at us.
He definitely, even your husband said it. He's like, he knew it was us. I mean, this is like the 10th time we've met him.
I can't. But you know what? We just want to be his friend. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to kidnap him. I'm not trying to.
He's 23 years old. He's just a sweet.
He's just a baby. So like, even when we left, I like felt bad, right? Because
but he's so well.
I'm like, oh, he lives by himself in this city, and like, you know,
she wants to take him to dinner.
I'm like, we could take everybody to dinner. Like, I think my husband really was into that. Like, we really could have just took everybody to dinner. So next time, maybe we will. I just, you know, just want to be friends. They're regular guys, regular Joes.
Jesus. This
all right, we don't. It's an hour.
Okay. And then just last, we got to talk about cheerleading competition real quick because that's what we do. We're cheer moms. Alyssa did not come this weekend because she had to work.
I had a lot of things to do. It was not meant for me this weekend.
So I got stuck going with both of our husbands and our children.
Everybody took
I went to war. The car ride home, we should have recorded. It was, you can't even imagine what happened. So now you're at competition Saturday and Sunday, and you're literally in the convention center for 12 hours a day. So 24 hours straight, I feel like you're in there. You're walking back and forth.
You're like in a daze. You don't know if it's raining, snowing, hot, cold, night, day. Yeah, exactly. That's a really
except
good.
You're not having fun.
You don't have cigarette smoke.
Yeah, and
not winning any money.
You're ordering food, and the food is not coming because
they don't know where you are. There's 1,000 entrances.
Not only that, but there's 80,000 people trying to order food at the same time.
At the same location because there's only one fucking Burger King.
So now Saturday happens. Everybody does great work. Everyone's in a good mood. We're sitting in the lobby Saturday night, and would you believe the Pittsburgh Steelers are staying in our hotel? So now our kids are running around taking pictures with Steelers.
Have no idea. They have no clue who they are. Not even one player on the Steelers.
Not a single player.
And the Steelers are loving it. They're taking pictures. They're
so now my daughter comes down. Her and her friends are like, we just saw this really good-looking one getting into the elevator, and I'm like, ooh, but he had muscles. He was so cute, blonde hair. I pull up a picture of T.J. Watt. Who was it?
It was him.
T.J. Watt. I said, you didn't get a picture with him? No. Of all the players you got a picture with, you didn't get T.J. Watt. Then my younger daughter, who is a big football fan, was like, I just saw Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, did you get a picture?
No, because you know why? She, as jerky as she is of a child, she doesn't say anything. She doesn't talk. She doesn't do anything. Nothing. She does act like she doesn't know you, like to me. So never mind if she's meeting fucking Jonathan Quick. She like is mom is Lord. So she doesn't have a big mouth in that area.
So now the next day, we all shit the bed. Every team is doing good. You're like, oh, except for her daughter's team, Luciana's team did great. But you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh. So
kind of like when you're watching
a Ranger game. Yeah. So like we just didn't have a good day. And again, we're there all these hours. They go to sleep late. They're getting up early. We were up at 5:30 in the morning.
They're eating shit.
They're eating.
They don't feel good.
Right.
Who's got their period?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So now we get in the car to come home. It's now 8:00 at night, 7:30 at night. Whose ass hurts? Whose legs hurt? Who has a headache? Who's nauseous?
They're hangry.
Who's tired? Who's hangry? Who can't take their clothes off? Whose sock is stuck on their foot? Whose bow is stuck in their fucking head? Her husband's asking who needs Advil. I'm trying to make sure no one's going to throw up because I'll tuck and roll on the highway. My husband's saying we still have an hour and a half to go in our 3-hour journey. Shut the fuck
I'm so glad I wasn't in
The
that car.
Rangers are playing. So I have the game on my phone and everyone's complaining. I said, stop at a goddamn rest stop and get these people food. Now, Luciana and my older daughter Jalen are complaining they don't feel good. I said, you're just tired. Everyone's just tired. Joke's on me. Jalen has the flu. Luciana did not feel good. Now Jolie's complaining also. And I'm like,
Everyone's dying.
Jolie, you're fine. You got to eat. You're hungry, babe. Just hungry. She eats, falls asleep. Thank you, Jesus. I'm praying she doesn't wake up and throw up. Because this is all I'm thinking. We got to
Like babies. They're like infants.
It's like
I said feed them and then let them take a nap.
14, 12, and 10. We shouldn't have this much aggravation in a car ride. I'm just trying to watch the fucking game. I'm trying to concentrate. And there's stuff, when I tell you stuff everywhere. They're throwing, I can't even find a thing because the car is full of crap. There's 87 blankets for 4 fucking people. I mean, you can't even imagine. And my husband's like, how much time is up? How much time is up? Her husband, does anybody need ibuprofen? Nobody wants your fucking ibuprofen. Keep it.
I don't even think he has ibuprofen. That guy doesn't carry ibuprofen around
I
him.
don't know.
He just probably was saying that because he's like, okay, that'll make you feel better.
Then I'm holding up a blanket across the whole back seat so Dumb and Dumber could change in the back seat. You just, whose feet smell, whose body smell. I go, you people are disgusting.
Yeah.
They're both of you disgusting.
It's bad. I'm glad I wasn't there.
I mean, so the next one I'm staying home and she's going.
No.
I can't stay home.
I could always stay home. I'm okay. I don't need to.
No, my kid will murder me.
It's all right. It's really okay.
No, it's not. She was upset.
Luciana?
Yeah.
I really listen. I had a hard week. I had a hard week. Multiple things going on. The next week, with multiple things were going on.
But now
I needed to decompress. Now I'm kind of back in action a little bit.
The holiday fair.
I still look like a holiday.
I still look like a stick. Oh no, he has no stick.
Who is
That's Brzezinski. I can tell by the way he's skating.
Is it?
No, I don't know. Can't tell.
You're crazy. Oh, see, this guy has no team.
Oh, he has no front team. Okay.
I mean.
So anyway, I feel like we digressed. Before we get off, are you reading a good book?
I finished reading a book. It was called The Words. Who wrote it? It was good. So it was a very long book. I read it because I had the weekend off. I did read it like in the weekend, so it was good. I was happy that I got to decompress with a book. And I feel like I was doing laundry. I was very, very productive. It's called The Words, and the person that wrote it, her name is, I'm gonna get there. Hold on. Her name is A. Jade. Yeah, I think it's Ashley Jade, but it's A. Jade.
Oh,
I told you about this book.
So I thought I read her other.
She has other books, obviously. Yeah. So now this book was just about 2 high schoolers, Lennon and Phoenix, who Lennon was an overweight girl in her senior year and didn't really have like a lot of friends. Her dad's a songwriter. Beautiful girl though, but she's a little heavy. And like the stupid skinny bitches like made fun of her and all this kind of thing. Very like sad. So then this kid, he's not even the most popular guy in school. He's just hot. He's a rocker, like a rock star kind of guy. He's in a band. This has nothing to do with hockey. I don't know how I got here, but I was here. So now he's in a band and he needed to get tutored because he was going to fail something and then he wouldn't graduate. And he really needed to graduate because he had to get out of his trailer park situation with his dad, who was abusive. So the girl, Lennon, helps Phoenix, and they spend a lot of time together and he starts to like her and they like each other, he doesn't like to kiss. He doesn't like to ever do things twice with girls. And he's like letting his guard down with her. So basically she writes a song. She plays it for him. He ends up stealing the song from her and he goes to California and he gets famous and wins a Grammy and all because of her song. So 4 years later, they come to her because he is spiraling out of control. He's having sex on bars. He's doing drugs. He's taking heroin.
Oh my God.
I feel like bad things are happening. So his teammate, Storm, who knows the girl, Lennon, from obviously the past.
I read this book.
Okay. Knows the girl from the past. He's like, you got to get this girl, Lennon. She lives in our area. Like, you have to go get her because she hates him. I don't even know if he knows that she hates him, but he he just felt like she could help him because he'd listened to her. So reluctantly, the manager goes to the bar, meets her, says, listen, I need your help. You have to come out here on tour with us. I'll pay you like $250,000. She's like, no, I want $500. He's like, you're crazy. They agree on $350. Her father now has dementia, so she needs the money and doesn't want to leave her dad, but doesn't have a choice. So she's like, I'm going to make this guy's life miserable. This guy, Phoenix, is all my song. I'm going to bury him. So basically, she goes on tour with him. Obviously, shit goes down. And then it ends. It was a very long book. It had a good ending. The second book, it's not necessarily like you could read that as a standalone. The second book that she wrote, I'm in the process of reading it. I only just started it. I don't know if I wrote it down. And it's about the other girl that was the publicist who she was dating. She was engaged to a band member who died because they were drug addicts with Phoenix. And she's like in love with his brother, Memphis.
100% read
So Memphis, Phoenix, Lennox, they got all things going on. So she wrote another book about it. And then the story wasn't over yet. So she wrote a third book about them. So now there's 3 books. I have to read both of them. And then that's that.
I definitely read
that. Was my...
I'm reading the Carolina Comet series by Tegan Hunter.
Love Tegan Hunter.
I am on the 4th book. 2. I'm almost done with the 4th book. Love.
What is it called?
I'm on Sinbin right now.
Oh, I read that.
So good. I love the series.
Oh, wait, one time.
It's a little like basic, but there's some things in it that, like, I don't know. She does it with
you
a
like
twist.
that. Sometimes you just like the straightforward,
like, I don't
happy
want
romance.
I don't want to.
You want the good trope.
Yeah, that's about it. But it's good. I would, if you're a hockey romance lover, I would read it.
Yeah. Try it out.
And that's that.
Okay.
All right, guys. So you made it through the entire Hockey 101 episode. Congratulations, along with a couple of our ADHD episodes.
I was just going to say, we weren't that bad today.
No, we weren't. Just now. So you now understand more than half of the guys that yell at the TV. You know.
Now it's really not a hard sport.
It's not a hard sport to help.
It's really
and
not.
If you've never gone to a game, like a live game, do it, because you will look at the sport as a whole. There's nothing better than a live game. So share this episode with a friend, a boyfriend who thinks he knows everything, a girl who wants to get hockey without being mansplained into oblivion, and we'll see you next time.
Maybe a book talker.
Yeah, if the Rangers would just shoot the puck, we'd all be happy, but the period ended 0-0, so we're not gonna.
And I have to just say that I took notes on the last game when they were driving home from Baltimore.
Please read them quick.
So just really fast.
Before we go. Even though we said goodbye.
Dren is probably like ready to.
We say goodbye 700.
He's ready to murder. Let me see. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you about the third period pass. Right? Is that the third period? No. Hold on 1 second.
The first period was a shit show. The second period was phenomenal. And the third period was mixable.
So Lafreniere has not done the best, but it was really funny because the commentator, I forgot his name, he just said quite simply, if he just got more goals, if he get more goals, he said very simply, if he would get more goals if he just would shoot the puck.
No
kidding, he'd get more goals if he shot the puck. I
think somebody that's never.
So I was cracking up. I put a funny emoji next to that because I thought it was very funny. And then the third period, when it just went to shit, I'm just like, literally no fucking way was going on. They tied the game with 51 motherfucking seconds left in the motherfucking third period. Sully's pissed. 4-on-4, 30 seconds left in the third, going into overtime, 2-on-2, mother of fuck, and then Eagles scored the winning goal in overtime. No. Eichel.
However, there was a missed call.
Oh, it's so bad.
Center ice.
So bad.
One of the Ranger players was so obviously tricked. The Vegas player stuck his stick out. The Ranger player went flying. The linesman, the referee, was right here. Watched the whole thing, doesn't call it. So, and then they drop the puck. Mika wins the face off,
and they take it back.
And like, no, they blow the whistle, do it over.
And Mika didn't even have dry hair.
His hair was wet. Sean Avery, Mika with the wet hair. So there were many things that the referee 100% fucked the end of that game, and everybody we spoke to about it said the same thing. So we know what we're talking about. So listen to us.
That's it. All right.
Okay, love you all. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.